Ever wondered why, despite your high income, your wealth isn't growing as expected? It's a question that plagues many, and the answer often lies in our lifestyle choices, particularly our affinity for shiny new cars. Cars for many are not just a means of getting from point A to point B, they are a status symbol, an emblem of success. They create an illusion of wealth, but they might be the very thing that's holding back your wealth growth. You see, it's easy to equate a lavish car with financial prosperity, after all. Who doesn't turn their head when a luxury car roars past? But this equation is often misleading. The truth is, the car you drive might be silently eating away at your wealth, and you might not even realize it. Let's talk numbers for a moment. It's estimated that an average person spends about a third of their annual income on car ownership. That's a significant chunk of your hard-earned money going towards something that, let's face it, depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot. So before you get lured by the new car smell or the sleek design of the latest model, it's worth asking, is this car a stepping stone towards your financial goals? Or is it a stumbling block? Every time you choose to spend on a car, you're choosing not to invest that money elsewhere. Every dollar spent is a dollar less to invest in your future. This is the hidden cost of car ownership, and it's one that many of us overlook. But it's not just about the initial cost. There's maintenance, there's insurance, there's fuel. These costs add up, and before you know it, your car has become a financial sinkhole. Though we cannot deny the fact that cars play a crucial role in our daily lives, providing essential mobility and convenience, it's however imperative to approach this necessity with a mindful financial strategy. Instead of succumbing to the allure of brand new models that swiftly depreciate in value, consider the prudent choice of opting for a reliable used car. Not only do used cars offer substantial savings on the initial purchase price, but they also often come with lower insurance costs. Choosing a more affordable and fuel-efficient option can significantly alleviate the financial burden associated with car ownership. By making informed decisions about our vehicles, we can strike a balance between meeting our transportation needs and safeguarding our long-term financial well-being. Now let's delve into the 5 reasons why cars are such major wealth killers. First off, the opportunity cost. Money spent on cars could be used for wealth-building investments. This is where the concept of opportunity cost comes into play. It's an economic term that refers to the potential benefits an individual, investor, or business misses out on when choosing one alternative over another. Let's apply this to car ownership. When you pour your hard-earned money into a shiny new vehicle, you're choosing that car over other potential investments. That money could have been put into stocks, bonds, or real estate, which over time could significantly increase your wealth. Think about it this way. If you had invested $10,000 in a well-performing mutual fund 5 years ago, that investment could have potentially doubled or even tripled by now. But if you spent that same amount on a car, you're left with a depreciating asset and no additional wealth. So the first wealth killer is the missed opportunities for growing your wealth. Secondly, depreciation. Cars depreciate in value rapidly. Now let's delve a bit into what depreciation really is. In simple terms, it's the reduction in the value of an asset over time. For cars, this process is like a free fall. The moment you drive your new car off the dealer's lot, it starts losing its value, and it doesn't stop there. On average, a new car can lose up to 20% of its value in the first year alone, and by the time it hits 5 years old, well, it's only worth about 40% of its original sticker price. That's a steep drop. So, while you might be cruising around in a shiny new set of wheels, your bank account is taking a serious hit. Every mile you drive, every day that passes, your car's value dwindles. The second wealth killer, then, is the rapid depreciation of your asset. Next up, the financing fiasco. Car loans and interest rates can be a financial trap. Let's delve into the murky waters of car financing. Imagine this. You walk into a dealership, fall in love with a shiny new car, and before you know it, you're signing up for a loan with an interest rate that makes your head spin. Now, it's not the loan itself that's the issue, but the high interest rates that come attached. These rates can inflate the cost of your car by a significant amount, turning what seemed like a manageable purchase into a financial nightmare. And let's not forget the long-term commitment. With loan terms stretching up to 7 years or more, you're essentially signing up for a marathon of monthly payments that can put a strain on your financial health. In the end, the true cost of your car isn't just the sticker price, but the accumulated cost of your loan and the interest over time. So the third wealth killer is the financial strain caused by car loans and interest rates. Fourth on the list, operating and maintenance costs. Cars require constant upkeep. Now let's delve into this a bit deeper. Have you ever considered the ongoing costs of car ownership? It's not just the upfront price tag that'll have your wallet weeping. Think about fuel. Every mile you drive is a mile off your tank, and filling up isn't cheap. And then there's insurance, a necessary cost that can range from a minor annoyance to a major headache depending on your circumstances. Let's not forget about repairs and maintenance. Whether it's a routine oil change, brake pad replacement, or an unexpected breakdown, these costs add up quickly over the lifespan of a car. It's like a financial leak, slowly draining your wealth without you even noticing. So the fourth wealth killer is the constant drain on your wallet from operating and maintenance costs. When it comes to cars, the price you pay isn't the end of the story, it's just the beginning. Finally, lifestyle inflation. Owning a fancy car can lead to increased spending in other areas of life. Now, what do we mean by lifestyle inflation? It's a simple yet powerful concept. As your earnings increase, so does your expenditure, often at a rate that outpaces your income growth. It's the classic keeping up with the Joneses syndrome. Imagine this, you've just bought a high-end car, and suddenly your old furniture or your regular hangout spots don't seem to match up. So you upgrade your lifestyle to match your new vehicle. Maybe it's a new set of luxury furniture, or perhaps it's dining at high-end restaurants more often. These costs add up, and before you know it, your increased spending has chipped away at your wealth growth. In conclusion, owning an expensive car doesn't just drain your wealth through upfront costs and upkeep. It can also lead you down a path of lifestyle inflation. So, the fifth and final wealth killer is lifestyle inflation caused by car ownership. Now that you know the 5 reasons why cars are major wealth killers, what are your thoughts? It's a question that's worth pondering, isn't it? Cars, these shiny, fast and powerful machines, can be quite a drain on our resources. They can significantly slow down the pace of our wealth growth. And yet they're so deeply ingrained in our lives and our cultures. Perhaps you've had an experience or two that resonates with what we've discussed today. Maybe you've felt the sting of depreciation after selling a car you'd bought brand new just a few years prior. Or maybe you found yourself in a financing fiasco, tangled in high interest rates and long-term loans. We'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you ever calculated the opportunity cost of your car? The potential investments you could have made with the money spent on your car? Or perhaps you've noticed how your lifestyle inflated along with your car upgrade. Did you find yourself spending more on dining out, entertainment, and other luxuries simply because your car seemed to demand a certain lifestyle? Sharing your stories and insights can help others make more informed decisions about car ownership and its impact on wealth growth. It's about creating a community where we can learn from each other's experiences, triumphs, and mistakes. We've discussed how cars can be silent wealth killers, but it's also important to remember that they're not the only ones. There are many lifestyle choices that can affect our wealth growth. The key is to make informed decisions, to understand the true cost of our choices, and to always keep an eye on our financial goals. Let's share our experiences and learn from each other. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more contents. Remember, wealth isn't about the car you drive, but the investments you make. Thanks for watching.